Arteta has gone ahead to obviously give Arsenal fans a gleam of hope as far as Emile Smith Rowe is really concerned. He's really one of the most darlings at Arsenal. After Bukayo Saka, trust me, the most loved next player at Arsenal is none other than Emile Smith Rowe. And his future at Arsenal has been really confirmed. And Arteta has gone ahead to obviously throw in two statements that have gone ahead to obviously cement the decision of Arsenal on as far as Emile Smith Rowe's future at Arsenal is concerned. Smash the like button, comment and share if you're watching us for the very first time. Endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on the stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Rokani David is my name and hope you guys are really doing fine wherever you are. We are also going to talk a little bit of Allister, telling us about why he feels like Liverpool is the best place for him to be. And lastly, we are gonna talk about the other guy. You know him very well. He knows that he's known as Cristiano Ronaldo, the GOAT of the game, though I believe Messi is a little bit ahead of Cristiano Ronaldo, and let you know exactly what this is all about. Now, it's a Saturday. We thank God for the gift of life, and for everyone that is watching in, right? May the living to God bless you abundantly, and we cover you all in the precious blood of Jesus Christ. Then, for the guys who are the Muslims watching in here, Barakallahu fikum, and continue to subscribe because we want to hit 20,000 subscribers before the end of this month. And what else have I forgotten? You know, let's smash the like button close to 200 times onto this video. Now, let's go to Arteta and Emile Smith Rowe and what they have to say about the future. Arteta on Emile Smith Rowe's future, he said, I'm really happy with Emile Smith Rowe. He's on the right trajectory. Now he's settled and he's training really well. You know that I'm not going to talk about any individual situation. Now, what I was going to hate to bring this up, the reason is simple. Emile Smith Rowe has been always linked to Aston Villa and Newcastle, but this January transfer window, it has been Newcastle all over. So it has been Aston Villa all over the place, and it's said that the man who gave him his senior debut at Arsenal, that is, I think, that is Unai Emery, the manager of Aston Villa, who was formerly at Arsenal, fired, and then Mikel Arteta went ahead and obviously got back into his boots, came out and really showed a lot of interest. This raised a lot of dust. After it raising a lot of dust, Emile Smith Rowe went ahead to obviously try to use his entourage to put out stories in the media that he is going nowhere and he wants to play for no team apart from Arsenal. And Mikel Arteta has showed you that that trajectory is really okay, and Emile Smith Rowe is really working against the clock to get into the starting 11 of Arsenal. And I told you, I think, when was it? Was it 3 days ago? I told you that if Arsenal are not going to sign any player, you know, Emile Smith Rowe should raise up to the occasion, because if he can come in through in these remaining 5 months of the season and he scores close to 10 goals, trust me, he would have gone ahead to add or to make a very huge impact onto this. You get? He will have gone ahead to make a very huge impact onto this side of Arsenal. And that's why Arsenal need, you know, Emile Smith Rowe showed us that he can really score goals against big teams and small teams, and he's really good, you know. Even if he's this kind of player who comes in through and plays only 30 minutes off the bench and he is really very, very clinical, then that will obviously take us to the levels where everyone knows what Emile Smith Rowe is all about. So, I would love to let you know that Emile Smith Rowe is a very good player, and Arteta has said that he's going nowhere and he needs him at the club of Arsenal, and his trajectory is in its ascendancy, not descendancy, and we know the levels. And if it were not the injuries, I think Emile Smith would have already gone ahead to get into the starting 11 of Arsenal, because there are some players that don't have his mentality at his age. Then he concluded by saying the following onto Emile Smith Rowe, that on whether he has seen a change in Emile, Smith Rowe said no change. Emile is Emile. He's got incredible qualities. We are really happy to have him, and what he has and what he needs now is chances to put all those desired qualities on the pitch. In order to do that, we have to give him minutes. So, talking about the desired qualities of Emile Smith Rowe. You know, we all know how good this player is, and I think before he got injured, he had played 3 games. One was against Sheffield. I think there is one he played in the Champions League, and I think that game, was it of Brighton? There are 3 games that he played, and he saw to it that in the game of Sheffield, he had an assist for the goal of Edin Ketia, and he was really great. And I really thought that after getting those minutes in against Sheffield, he was going to start another game consecutively when they're playing West Ham away. And to my own shock, he was injured again. So when he gets 3 games in a row, he looked great, and he looked like the prime Emile Smith Rowe. Now, all the prayers should be that this boy doesn't get injured. The same applies to Fabio Vieira. Remember Fabio Vieira, when he obviously got there and was really starting every game for Arsenal and playing very well, he got a setback of an injury. And injuries have gone ahead to limit the progress of this side of Arsenal. And this is where obviously this is where I don't even blame Mikel Arteta for how he's not playing well this season, because Julian Timber was going to be a pivotal player this season for the side of Arsenal. Trust me. Then Thomas Partey was going to be a very integral player for the side of Arsenal. You know that very well. But what went ahead to happen? All those players are really injured, because Arteta had gotten a plan of playing Thomas Partey as the right back, but he inverts into the midfield. That was his plan. He had made a decision of really playing William Saliba and Benjamin White in the central defense, and he had really gotten Gabriel Magalhaes back onto the bench. You get? So all the players that his plans were hinged on are injured. Thomas Partey and Julian Timber. You know? So when you add on these other injuries of Fabio Vieira, Emile Smith Rowe, that would have gone ahead to obviously offer something different to the club, then I have no reason to blame him as a manager, because I know exactly what he's going in through. So I think for Emile Smith Rowe, he just needs to obviously get going. He just needs to get going, and he needs to obviously keep himself fit. That is it. If he keeps himself fit, I think no one is going to really reach his levels. He's going to really shock you. And as I told you in 2020, the season of 2020-2021, according to how Emile Smith Rowe went ahead to perform, and the season of 2021-2022, I came out and told you that Emile Smith Rowe, if he's to obviously go ahead and really put himself to those levels throughout, no way Bukayo Saka is going to edge him. But this guy has been really kept behind because of injuries, right? Now, let's leave Emile Smith Rowe there and let's go to one of the goats of the game, that is Cristiano Ronaldo. He has come out and really bragged, you know? He has bragged and blown his own trumpet. But I think this time around, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. However much he believes that he needs to come out and tell us exactly what he has gone ahead to do the entire of 2023. I don't think it was worth it to brag about it, because he's doing it in a farmers league. That is it. Ronaldo said, I was the best goal scorer this season. Imagine beating young animals like Haaland. I'm proud, and I will be 39 soon. I like it when people doubt me again, and then I'm successful. I don't get affected by criticism. I like the mentality of Ronaldo. It's really great, but bragging about scoring 39 goals, you know, at in the Saudi Pro League, you know, is really very naive. You know, he just wanted to come out and really make news about this. You know, that is it. But you cannot compare your goals to those of Haaland. You all know that there are only, I think, Premier League, Bundesliga, La Liga, and Serie A goals that really weigh the same. But the other goals of other leagues don't weigh the same. The Eredivisie is stronger than the Saudi Pro League. French League One is stronger than the Saudi Pro League, but the goals they score there don't weigh the same like the goals that are scored in these 4 elite leagues. So I don't really want to see Ronaldo come out and obviously try to brag about something that he knows is the truth. You know, he was at Man United, and when he scored 24 goals a season, everyone said, yeah, Ronaldo has the right to brag of, because if you're playing in the best league in the world and you score 18 goals in the league at the age of 36, and you score 6 in the Champions League, everyone was okay with that, and no one came out and obviously said no to him. But this time around, it's uncalled for. It's uncalled for, and it's really one of those moments that can never really gate ground. 39 goals in the Saudi Pro League. I think Ronaldo just has lost it a little bit. It's like Messi being the MLS and really scoring very many goals in 2024 and comes out and said, I've gone ahead to score very many goals. The fact is, he knows that he's playing in a league that is really ranked. Let me even see the ranking of the Saudi Pro League, you know, before we even come here to discuss about it and really put up, you know, and really put out that, because we just want to know. People might say that I'm really having an agenda on Cristiano Ronaldo, but it's ranked 27th in the world, you know, and we have to look at the top leagues in the world, you know. Let me read to you the leagues that are really ahead of it, you know. Saudi Pro League. Now, the Croatian league is better than this league. Mexican is better. Swedish is better. Japanese J League 1 is better than the Saudi Pro League. South Korean league is better than them. So, where does Ronaldo get the audacity to obviously come out and really say that this league is really one of the best, you know? Let me see the MLS. MLS is ranked even ahead of the Saudi Pro League. It's 15th. But Messi is not bragging. You get? So I was really a little bit disappointed by Cristiano Ronaldo, but I know why. He's doing the job because he's made a pact with the Saudi Pro League to obviously make it famous. And when Ronaldo talks, the world hears, or the world moves, and that is Cristiano Ronaldo. And one thing you need to know about life, the further your name goes, the stronger you are, or the stronger you become. Most strong people in the world are strong because of the famousness of their names. Then Ronaldo said Saudi Pro League is not the worst league, is not worse than League 1. Can you imagine? Saudi Pro League is more competitive than League 1. I can say that after 1 year spent here, we are better than French League now. Now, Ronaldo, do you think your side can beat any of the top 10 teams in League 1? League 1 doesn't have very many famous players, but trust me, the quality in League 1 is 100% better than the quality in Saudi Pro League. You know, he's trying to trade this and making it look great. And I know why he has come out to really make this statement. Do you know why? Players have started to snub the league. You've seen it with Firmino, he wants out. You've seen it with Karim Benzema at El Ittihad, he wants out. And Jordan Henderson, who has been earning £700,000 a week, went ahead and terminated his contract at El Ittifaq in Saudi Arabia, and he joined Ajax. What does that send? You know, what message does that send to Ronaldo, who is trying to obviously come here and sugarcoat, you know, the situation at the Saudi Pro League? Because the player, if you think Saudi Pro League is really better, why is it that Jordan Henderson left a league that pays him a lot of money and you are claiming it's really good, and he decided to go on and sign for a different club altogether, Eredivisie, that is really placed, I think, 6th or 7th in the ranking of the world football leagues all over. So, I love Cristiano Ronaldo, but I think he has gone ahead to really make false statements. Let's go to Alexis McAllister coming in through from Liverpool on what he really has to say. He has said, I want to spend many years at Liverpool. I really enjoy my life here. Hopefully, I'll be here for a long time. McAllister is really one of those players that showed us how classy he was in the World Cup, and ever since then, the rest is history, and he has always gone ahead to put in a lot of effort to obviously perform for Liverpool, and he was in the Sky Sports and said he really wants to live longer. And I think he has not been played in his favorite position. That's why you saw to it that when Endo was back, when Endo played with McAllister really looked great. I believe that McAllister can get Liverpool 15 goals a season if at all he's not played as a CDM. If Endo is played as a CDM, or Liverpool get in a CDM like Paulinho to play as a CDM and let McAllister play that box-to-box role, I think that's when you best benefit from McAllister. That's my thought. You get? So we wait and see how massive that will be when Endo comes back. But better know Liverpool is playing, I think, Bournemouth tomorrow on Sunday. And they know to it that when they win, they'll stretch to some good points ahead of Aston Villa, Arsenal, Manchester City, and Tottenham Hotspur. So that is all about McAllister. Now I call upon for your reactions into Emile Smith Rowe's future, put up, and being told to us by Mikel Arteta. Do you believe in Mikel Arteta? Yes or no? Or you would obviously go in and really get in some cash coming in from Aston Villa, who are really admirers of Emile Smith Rowe. Then, what do you make about Cristiano Ronaldo coming here and obviously saying that the Saudi Pro League is better than League One? Do you believe in him? And lastly, him bragging about scoring more goals than Haaland, right? McAllister talking about Liverpool, that he wants to stay longer at Liverpool. May the living to God bless you abundantly. Rokani David remains my name. I sign out for now. See you later. The Muslims, I cover you all. The Muslims, Barakallahu fikum. We are out.